DCMiketv.com. Right here with Glenn Dezurn Jr. Glenn, first off, congratulations on your victory over Edgardo Garcia last night. You improved to 15 wins now, 3 losses with 10 KOs. You fought a good opponent last night in Edgardo Garcia. He was also, I want to say, 13-1 with 9 KOs. Really, really good opponent. What was it like being off 9 months? Your last fight was against Oleg. How did it feel last night to be in there after a long layoff? And how did it feel, getting a win last night?
It felt good, to be back in the ring, especially back in the DMV. Bouncing back from, a mental part of my game that I didn't perform my last fight. So I was looking to come back strong and make a statement for myself. I was looking to fight somebody that was going to compete with me.
And also, speaking of mental health, it seems as of recent, a lot of, people and fighters in general are now coming out saying that they had, some mental stuff going on and depression and things like that. Danny Garcia just recently spoke about that, I want to say 2 weeks ago after his fight. Can you also, you don't have to go too much into detail, but can you also talk about, the mental part in going through that type of deal?
Well, boxing is like life. You got to make the adjustments as you go, especially the mental. I've been doing this for a long time, and us as fighters, we are trained the physical, and the technical, but we don't break down the mental aspect of the game, the visualization, the breathing, the inhale, exhale, to, them points mentally that can help us deal with the adversity we're going to face by fighting another opponent, So what I did after my last fight in Pennsylvania, it was a total letdown for me and my team. But at the end of the day, I really learned from that, the mental aspect. It wasn't physical, it wasn't skill, it was just the mental aspect. I train, and I run, and I did S&C. But when it come down to it, it's about crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and that was the mental, the visualization, the breathing, situations. You got to go over all these things in boxing, or you'll be a half prepared fighter. That was the difference in this time.
Okay, that's good. So, as far as you speaking up about your mental, disconnect, that can also give a lot of, younger fighters that's coming up under you, or just anybody in general that's, younger than yourself. It'll, hopefully it'll give them a chance to, if they're going through anything mentally themselves, hopefully, they will, speak up about it and, get some help. So that's good stuff, Glenn. And secondly, so let's talk about, more so your fight. You had a 6-round fight last night. You have double-digit wins, 15 victories now. Your opponent last night had 13 victories. 6-round fights. You've been on TV a couple of times. You fought names. How did your fight go last night? Well, obviously it went good because you won. Did you feel as though you could have stopped Garcia? And also, how soon would you like to get back in the ring?
Garcia was a very gamed opponent. He was durable. Yes, I feel like I could have stopped him, but I wasn't working for that. Once I had buzzed him a couple of times, I kind of started pressing for the stop. Then I had to recenter myself and realize to stay within who I am, and that's breaking you down. Right now, I'm just taking it one fight at a time. At this point, I would love to get right back in the ring, but I'm focusing on recovery and I have to correct a lot of things because I got away from my own game plan. So right now, I'm just focusing on correcting the things that me and my team seen in the fight. But of course, I'm definitely going to stay busy. I'm not here, to take no time off or nothing like that. I have a worker's mentality, but I'm being smart right now. I want to correct these things, and I want to come back, you know, maybe on a same platform or a bigger platform. Definitely looking, you know, towards the future.
Okay, and for those who don't know, you have one of the strongest teams in the DMV area, in Barry Hunter, Patrice Harris, aka Boog, and also your wife. You can't forget your wife, Franchon Cruz Dezurn, who is the unified super middleweight champion of the world. What's it like having all these people in your corner? And I'm pretty sure, you know, your wife being unified champion also, you know, gives you motivation every single day to become world champion in your own.
I mean, it's very inspiring to have a wife like I have. I'm blessed, and have coaches like I have. They know how to deal with me. They know how to bring the best out me, and not only that, they teach me. So having a powerful team is definitely a blessing. But in my case, I also want to not just perform for myself, but I want to perform for my team. And with that fight, even though it was good, but I know, you know, I can do better. I give it like a C+ in my perspective, because I know my team expect more from me, and I expect more from myself. So having a great team like I had, it'll make you want to do the impossible. It make you want to, you know, go out there and rise above the level that other people see you as. So I'm definitely grateful for my team. And my wife is basically, she's my backbone. That's my foundation. That's my right hand man. We've been doing this for a long time, even since the amateurs. So the history and the legacy we have is deeper than boxing. So I'm good. Like, my team is a family. You know, it's my family, with or without boxing. They're good people.
Okay, good stuff. And one last question. Is Glenn Dezurn done with 6-round fights?
I look at it like this: wherever that contract is, whatever they're gonna pay me, that's how many rounds I'm willing to fight. I fought 10 rounds before, fought 8 rounds, I fought 6, I fought 4. It ain't about how many rounds, it's about how long you have, how much time you have to get what you need to get done. I can't say I'm done with 6. If I gotta fight another 6 or 8 or 10 or 20 rounder, I'm gonna do what I have to do to get to that next level. I'm really not focused on the rounds, but that's what the contract was on, a 6 rounder. If I had a contract on an 8 rounder, that's what it would have been. But it's all the same. I can't really say. If I can get some work at 8 or 9, 10, I don't care. Just as long as I get it done. You know, I can't tell you if I'm done with this or done with that. I'm just grinding, taking one step at a time.
All right, good stuff, Glenn. Once again, I'm sorry I couldn't make it to you guys' fight last night. But, you know, congratulations once again on your win last night to improve to 15-3 with 10 knockouts. Right here with Glenn Dezurn. Glenn, thank you.